This is Matthew Ponomarenko. He has had several drug-related charges against him in the past, but today he is being questioned for something far more serious: the death of his 5-year-old son, Jax. Ponomarenko called 911 to confess that he had killed the boy with a baseball bat. When the police arrived, they found Jax in the living room and pronounced him dead at the scene.
You okay? You want something to drink at all? Thirsty?
Yeah.
You need a bottle of water?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Tom?
Sure.
You grab me a bottle of water, please?
Yes.
Thank you. It's not ice cold, but it's alright. Let me take the thing off here for you. Then you can kind of suck it on the tube there. But you can grab it. Can you get it? Okay. Matt, just confirm your name. Matthew?
Yeah.
Okay. Middle initial?
J.
You spell your last name for me?
Ponomarenko.
Your address. So it's just you and Mom that lives over at the Russell address?
Well, it was.
Okay. All right, Matt, before we ask you any questions, all right, I want you to understand your rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer you have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions, and to have him or her present with you during the question. If you can hire a lawyer, one will be appointed as representative for question if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights, not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand?
Where are they gonna do court?
Here.
Here?
Yeah, you're gonna have a initial appearance here on Monday, I believe. Okay. Okay. Do you think you can sign this?
What is it for?
This is so you understand your rights. Okay. All right. Okay, is that a yes or no? You're gonna put yes or no, if you understand. Matt, you all right?
Yeah, I'm just reading.
Oh, okay. If you need me to read you something else, just let me know. Okay. All right, Matt. Do you know why you're here? Okay. What happened yesterday, at the beginning of the day?
I've been out of my mind the last 3 months.
Okay.
I stopped taking all my medications. The psych ward pulled me off all my medications.
Okay. The psychiatrist pulled you off your meds?
Psych ward out in Youngstown.
Yeah, so. Okay. They pulled you off all the meds?
Mm-hmm.
How long?
I told my mom about 3 months ago that I wasn't feeling right.
Okay. When you say not feeling right, what do you mean?
Basically what I mean is that I was fine and normal. I was like sitting in my room and stuff. You could ask my mom. I was like cool. I was like smoking my weed and stuff, and I was taking my Suboxone, and then as soon as I got off my Suboxone, I got all weird and shit.
Okay.
The medication Ponomarenko mentions is prescribed to people who are being treated for addiction.
And that was getting off, that you felt that way after getting off the Suboxone?
Yeah.
Okay. So were you feeling this way yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
When did that start to come on you?
It's been happening like the last 3 months.
Is it like daily?
Yeah.
Daily. Okay. So for the last 3 months daily, you haven't been feeling all that well. Have you expressed that to your mother?
I tried expressing it to everyone that I don't feel
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel right, and there's nothing that no one can do for me.
Okay. So going back to yesterday, when Jax was dropped off, do you remember about what time that was?
No.
Okay. Do you remember Janice dropping Jax off?
No.
Matt, can you tell me what happened yesterday? Matt, do you remember calling 911?
What's the address to your emergency? Oh, okay, and the phone number you're calling from with area code, please? And what's the problem? Tell me exactly what happened.
I just killed my son.
What do you mean you just killed your son?
I'm hearing voices.
Oh, okay. How old's your son?
6.
Where's your son now?
He's dead.
Dead where?
In the living room.
All right. Do you have any weapons?
Can you just send in cops?
Yeah, we're doing that now. What's your name?
Matt Ponomarenko.
I'm sorry, the first name?
Matt.
Matt? Spell your last name for me, Matt.
Ponomarenko.
What's your son's name?
Jax.
Jack?
Jax, Jax.
And you said you're hearing voices?
Yes.
All right, how did you kill your son?
With a baseball bat.
You killed him with a baseball bat?
Mm-hmm.
And why did you kill him with a baseball bat?
I don't know.
Was there anyone else there with you and him?
No.
Matt, we've got some units on the way, okay? I want you to stay on the phone with me. And when did you do that? Matt, when did you kill your son? Matt?
Yeah.
When did this happen?
I'm shaking.
I understand. When did this happen? Matt? When did this happen? Okay, Matt, do you have any other weapons in the home?
No.
And when did this happen? Okay. And when did this happen, Matt? Matt, you still there with me? Matt? Okay.
You're not gonna let me smoke in the car? What? You're not gonna let me smoke in the car?
Matt? Matt, where are you? Okay, Matt?
They're here.
All right, well, hold on a moment.
No.
No. Man, I've heard from a lot of people that you're a good dad
I am a good dad.
and that you love your son very much. So that I want you to help me understand why what happened yesterday. Did something set you off? What happened in that house?
I don't know.
You don't know? Do you have anything can you picture anything?
In my head?
Hmm.
No, I'm just emotionless and just nothing.
Okay. If I played you the 911 recording, do you think it would help you remember? Yeah.
4707 Russell.
Oh, okay, and the phone number you're calling from the area code, please?
216
Mm-hmm.
266 7837.
And what's the problem? Tell me exactly what happened.
I just killed my son.
What do you mean you just killed your son?
I'm hearing voices.
Oh, okay. How old's your son?
Do you remember that, Matt? Do you remember making that call? Okay, so you do remember. Do you want some more of your water? Okay. Well, that's a good thing. You do remember. Okay, making the call.
I don't remember a lot of stuff.
That's okay. Let's talk about the stuff you do remember. All right. Do you remember you texted Jacqueline, Jax's therapist, and you told her to don't bother coming today. I'm just sick as fuck. Do you remember giving her a text that said that?
No.
No. Jax had an appointment at 1:45 with Jacqueline. Do you know who Jacqueline is?
His
His
therapist.
therapist. Okay.
Because I haven't been feeling right.
Okay. You don't remember sending her that text that said that, don't bother coming? No? Well, you sent that text at 12:38. Okay. Janice dropped off Jax at about 12 and left you at about 12:10. So in between that, you know, we're talking about, what, 28 minutes? In that 28 minutes, kind of, you know, wondering what happened in that home. Evidence is going to suggest, you know, different things. But I'd like to hear it from you. And kind of,
I need to go to the psych ward.
you need to go to the psych ward?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember anything in that 28 minutes?
I just remember not feeling right.
Not feeling right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something's not right.
Okay.
I've been trying to explain that to people for the last 3 months, that something's not right.
Have you had numerous doctors, or is this
Yeah.
like, is it one doctor after the
I've
next?
had numerous doctors, I've had numerous hospital visits, I've had numerous psych ward trips.
Okay.
Ponomarenko was capable of checking himself into treatment or calling someone for help. The police find it suspicious that Ponomarenko immediately sets this up as a defense. I recently released another highly intense video on my Patreon, an explosive altercation between two cops, where tension escalated so quickly, resulting in a drawn gun and a devastating gunshot. In a mere 26 seconds, witness the events unfold as two officers engage in a fight that turns deadly. Watch this video and more at patreon.com/strangerstoriesplus.
Matt, were all these visits, were they all for psych issues, or were they some of these for drug issues?
Both.
Both. Have you been using?
Not lately.
Not lately. Okay.
But that's because I don't have any money.
Okay. Do you remember the police coming to your house yesterday?
Yeah, I remember the cops were there.
Okay. What happened when the cops got there?
First a lot of them.
Okay. And what happened?
I got tased,
Okay.
tased.
So you got tased yesterday? Okay. Why'd you get tased?
Because I was putting my hand in my pocket.
Okay. Okay. So after you got tased, do you remember anything after that?
Yeah, we went to the hospital.
Okay. Okay. So you remember getting tased, you remember going to the hospital. I want you to back up a little bit. Okay. Do you remember what happened inside the house? It's okay, Matt.
No, it's not.
It's okay to let it out.
No, it's not.
You can do it. It's okay.
It's not okay.
It's okay to talk about it now. I know. I know. I know you're a good dad, okay? That's not the issue. It's not the issue. I know you loved him very much. Something happened. Okay. It's okay. Let it out.
It's not okay.
You can let it out. You can tell me. Did something happen in the house that just made you snap with him?
No, I just been feeling fucking crazy.
I know. Nobody's denying that you're a good dad, dude. Nobody. Everybody I've talked to. Everybody. Janice, John, your mom, everybody. This is not you, okay? There's no, I've asked, is there any, is he a violent man? No. The answer's always been no. Everybody I've talked to. So something had to just trigger what happened. Okay? Let me ask you a question. Just reverse course a little bit. When Jax came over to the house, when Janice dropped him off, what was he wearing? Do you remember? Just regular clothes?
Yeah.
Okay. So when later on he was just wearing the diaper, did you end up taking off his clothes, or did he just take off his clothes, or was that something that he does?
No, he takes his clothes off.
He does? Okay. Were you guys playing any games or anything like that? I noticed he had a tablet, a pad that he was using.
He's always got his tablets.
Okay. Were you working on the tablet with him at all?
Playing with him.
Okay. So you guys were playing. What happened next? Matt, what happened next? Did whatever happened happen pretty soon after Janice dropped him off? It's okay to say it, Matt.
I just want to get help.
I know you do. We're going to get you the help.
You guys aren't going to help me.
Why? Why do you say that?
Because I'm going to be in prison the rest of my life.
Matt, if you're sick, you're sick.
I'm sick as fuck.
And can you help me understand what went on yesterday? Were you having these thoughts, Matt? Were you having these thoughts before Janice dropped him off? No? Something snapped. Right? Matt, something snapped?
I didn't do nothing.
What do you mean you didn't do nothing?
I've never been a violent person in my life.
I know. That's not in dispute. It's not. I told you that from the beginning. I know you're not violent. That's why I want you to help me understand why what happened.
Even if Ponomarenko has never been violent before, that doesn't mean he is innocent. There are any number of convicted murderers who, outside of their crime, have never raised a finger against another person.
I mean, Matt, what do you think should happen to you?
I want to be locked up, not like incarcerated. I want to be sent to the psych ward.
Okay. Tell me why you need to be sent to the psych ward.
So I can get evaluated.
Okay. And I agree, you need to be evaluated. Not in dispute. We still have to talk about what happened at the house. We have to get through that. And once we can get through that we can get through anything.
I'm going to be in prison the rest of my life.
Well, if you're sick, I mean, who's to say you don't belong in the psych ward? I'm not a psychiatrist.
Because the psych ward can't keep you forever.
Okay. I don't know how long a psych ward can keep you or cannot keep you. Okay, I'm not that. I don't have that kind of information. All right, but as far as your future, I mean, let's worry about what happened first. Cross that bridge when we come to it, sort of thing. What would Jack say about you?
Fucked about me.
He did?
Yeah.
I have no doubt he did. No doubt. Sometimes things just happen where you lose all control for a brief moment, and is that what happened yesterday?
What?
Did you just lose control?
No.
No?
Can I restart?
Yes.
I was sitting in my room.
Mm-hmm.
I was completely normal.
Okay.
And then I'm trying to think of what happened, but something told me that I needed to kill myself.
Okay.
And I just lost all control since then. I've been in and out of psych wards, in and out of rehabs and shit. Just nothing's felt real.
Ponomarenko's behavior was typical for him in the time leading up to Jax's death. If he had really expressed his concern to everyone, then why did Jax's mother leave her 5-year-old, nonverbal autistic son with someone who wasn't safe?
Go ahead, keep going.
That's all I got.
So was this yesterday you were sitting in your room when you felt this?
Oh, it was like a couple months ago.
Months ago? Okay. So what happened yesterday? Let's go back to last weekend. You had Jax for 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Was it a good visit?
Yeah.
Remember what you guys did?
Yeah, we're just doing what we normally do.
I mean, did you go anywhere? Was it a nice? I think it was a nice weekend last weekend.
Yeah, it was nice out.
Did you guys do anything? Go to the park, anything like that?
Went to the park with my mom.
Okay. Did you guys get ice cream, anything like that?
No.
No. Overall, good 3 days. Good visit.
Hmm?
So, and you were alone with Jax numerous times during that visit.
Yeah.
Did you have any of these thoughts then?
No.
No. Do you get along with your Janice and John?
Yeah. Love them.
Okay.
They love me.
They do. They do. You know what they told me today?
What?
They forgive you.
That's not right.
It's what?
That's not right.
It is. They do. They said this is not who you are. Matt, that's exactly what they said. This is not who you are. And they said when I was able to talk to you, I was going to find out for myself that you're a good dad.
I'm not a dad no more.
You'll always be a dad.
Not a dad no more. And this isn't me.
So what happened? Do you remember where everything started in the house? Did it start upstairs in the upper second floor?
What?
Whatever happened with you and Jax in the house?
We were just hanging out.
Yeah. And what? What happened after that?
I need help.
I know. I want to get you that help. There's steps first. You know that. You do. You know there's things we have to discuss first. We have to get to the bottom of why.
Can you please just get me some help?
I will. I'm going to get you evaluated.
When?
Soon. I don't want anything to happen to you. I don't. I don't think you're a bad person. I don't. I don't. I want you to know that. I think something came over you. Something, and you snap. That's what I think. I don't think this defines who you are. You're, for all accounts and purposes, you have a drug issue. And you were a loving father. Always. You know, I looked on Facebook. I saw how you were with your son and what you posted. I know who you are. You know, a little bit from our brief encounter. So I know that this, terrible thing wasn't, something normal for you. You know what I mean?
None of this is normal.
No, it's not. It's not. It's alright to talk about it, man.
I didn't even snap over anything.
Okay. Was it just...
I've been losing my mind.
Okay. Matt, where was the bat at? Did you have to go get it in the garage? You did? Matt, did you have to go get it in the garage? Okay. And guide me through what happened after that. I know this is hard. I do. I'm not judging you one bit.
I know you're not.
I'm not. I am. My heart aches for you. It does. It does. What happened after that? Do you remember going back into the house with the bat?
No one can forgive me.
I know you're carrying a lot with you right now. I know. Matt, do you remember hitting your son? It's okay to let it out. You want some more water? Matt, if Jax could tell me what happened, what would he tell me?
He was nonverbal.
If he could, what would he tell me? Sorry, I apologize.
What was your question?
If Jax could tell me what happened, what would he tell me?
You talking to my mom?
I talked to Mom. She's worried about you. She loves you very much.
I'm stuck like this.
What do you mean you're stuck?
I never used to feel like this. Never.
When did you start having kind of like mental issues? About 3 years ago?
When I was a little kid.
When you were little? Alright. Have you ever done anything to anybody that anybody doesn't know about? You know what I mean? Do you have any secrets that you've, nothing? You ever done anything like, you ever hurt anybody that nobody knows about?
Oh.
I mean, at this point, you know. Alright, so you're still not violent. Yesterday was the most violent you've ever been in your life. For a brief minute or two. Just gonna find out why. That's all.
Why? I need help.
You know. What about Jax's mother? Do you have a relationship with her?
Yeah, I was there for 7 years.
7 years?
Yeah.
Okay. Was it a good 7 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. You love her?
Yeah.
Alright. What happened with that?
She got sober and I was fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Did you guys split up then?
Mm-hmm.
Mostly just because of the drugs?
Yeah.
Okay. How long ago was that?
Like 2 years ago.
2 years? Did that make everything else worse?
Well, I mean, yeah, it sucked.
Have you dated since?
I'll fuck around with a couple girls.
Okay. But nothing, nobody that you love.
No.
Okay. What do I tell Samantha? On why?
I'm psychotic.
Do you remember the incident?
No.
Do you remember going outside to the garage? You remember getting the bat? You already told me you did. Man, you already told me you remember that part. You remember going in the house. You remember the cops showing up. You remember what you did with with your hand, the reason why you got tased. You remember all of that.
This just isn't me.
From everybody I've talked to, they agree with you. This isn't you. This isn't. Are you worried about what people think about you right now?
Am I worried about that?
Well, I mean, your family members, stuff like that. Because I'm here to tell you, talking to them, they care about you a lot. They love you very much. This is a special case. This isn't some bad person did something bad to somebody else. This is different. This is different. Everybody loves you. Everybody has talked about what a good father you are, how wonderful you were with your son.
Calling Ponomarenko wonderful might be a bit of a stretch. Ponomarenko has been charged with child endangerment before. When Jax was a year old, Ponomarenko left him sitting in the middle of the street while he walked around yelling at people.
I'm not a father no more.
Okay. How'd you find out what happened? You told me you don't remember. How'd you find out what happened? Did somebody tell you?
I ended up here.
Hmm?
I ended up here.
Well, do you know what happened? You don't? Did something in your head tell you to go get that bat? What else? Go
What do you
through
mean,
it.
what else?
What happened? Go through it.
You
can
know
do it.
what happened.
Tell me what happened. I want you to know. I want to know that you know. Okay?
Trust me, I'm not like this.
I know. I know you're not.
I don't even have a felony on my record.
So what happened? What happened after Janice dropped Jax off yesterday? You guys talked in the front yard for a couple minutes. You told Janice that you went to you had an appointment Tuesday with a psychiatrist and that they prescribed you Suboxone, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't go to that appointment. Why'd you lie to her? No reason. I mean, I don't know your relationship with her that well. I mean, I know that's Samantha's mother. I don't know if maybe sometimes you just don't want her to know all your business or what. I don't know.
Oh, it's not even like that, man.
Do you have Suboxone at home?
No.
Is that something that you need?
Suboxone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did was the psychiatrist going to prescribe you Suboxone?
I was on them before.
And did they help you?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're back in the yard, talking to her. She takes off for her appointment. Remember what time? What time did she say she was going to be done and back? What time did she say she was going to pick Jax up?
I don't know. I know she was going to do an appointment for. She might have lung cancer.
Okay. Did that make you sad?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so you said you had a good relationship with her, so I mean, that's important. After she drops Jack off, talk to her for a few minutes, you guys go into the side door into the house. Okay? What happens next? You guys playing games, watching TV or something?
Yeah, playing his YouTube.
Playing his YouTube? Alright. What were you doing?
I was sitting in the backyard smoking.
Okay. So was he in the house or was he outside with you?
He was inside.
He's inside. What happened then? You're just out in the back smoking. Okay, what happened next? You don't know? Did you go in the garage at that point? Or did you go back in the house?
I think from that point I went back inside.
Okay. Where was he at in the house?
He was inside.
No, I know, but was he upstairs in the basement? Was he on the first floor?
He was on the first floor.
Okay. Okay. So you went inside. What happened after that?
I didn't mean to do it.
Okay.
I really
I
didn't.
know. Believe me. I know you didn't. Nobody would. So what? Walk me through it. We'll do it real quick and be done with it.
There's nothing to talk about.
Well, there's a little bit to talk about. Okay? I know you didn't mean to do it. You went back in the house. Did you ever have the bat with you when you went back in the house? And then what?
I'm not talking about it.
Was it just too hard? It's okay. I'll listen to you, dude. I will.
How long are they going to keep me in prison?
I don't know. I don't know. That's not me for me to decide. Matt, can you tell me this part? Where was the bat in the garage? Was it in a box? Was it leaning up against a wall?
It was in the back.
It was in the back? Alright. So you're outside smoking. You went to get it. You went to retrieve the bat. You went in the house. Did it just happen after that? Okay. So after it happened, how long did it take you before you called 911? A while? Did you go out and have a couple cigarettes?
No.
No? Did you call anybody?
I called the cops.
Did you call them immediately?
When interviewed by the police, neighbors said that they heard loud, disturbing noises coming from the Ponomarenko house shortly before the police arrived.
Or did you have to get yourself together a little bit?
No, I called them right away.
Call them right away? Okay. Alright. Did you get to talk to your mom last night?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'll make sure we get to call her again real quick. Or later on, if you want to. Matt, can you tell me, was Jax doing anything that annoyed you yesterday?
No, never. Never in my life.
Okay.
He never annoyed me, ever.
Okay. Can you tell me why then? That's okay. Alright. Alright, we're going to take a little bit of a break for a second, alright? Go ahead and collect yourself. I'll be right back. Thanks. Sorry about it. Okay, had to pee and then I jotted down a few different things. Okay. So you left your phone in the front lawn. Okay. Do you have a passcode on that phone?
Mm-hmm.
No? It's open?
No.
Can I have your passcode?
No.
Okay. Why not? You don't want me to see anything inside of it? Okay. Is there anything in the phone you don't want me to see?
No.
No? Okay. Now some things you were asking about while I was out there thinking about it. You asked about a prison sentence. Alright? Basically a prison sentence is going to come down to, you've never been in trouble before, alright? Like you said. You really haven't. You haven't been in a felony or anything like that. So I don't know how much you understand about the legal process. Basically, the more truthful you are and upfront you are at this moment determines what they're willing to do for you. You know what I mean? If you're willing to, you know, boom, this is what I did. I can't believe I did it, and I have some issues. This is why I did it. Blah blah blah. Okay, and then they have a reason why. Just things like that, and because you asked. So if you ask me a question, I'm going to try to give you the best possible answer.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit here and tell you any lies or anything like that. If you ask me something, I do a little bit of research and find out. So, do you want to talk a little bit further about what happened? Matt, do you know that I believe that you're not a bad guy?
Yeah, I know that.
You know that I believe that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I want you to know that, and I want you to know that you could always talk to me. All right, I'll leave you my information and stuff like that. You know, you're of course going to get attorneys involved later on in this and that, but Matt, if you ever want to speak with me, you can. All right. I know it hurts. I do. I cried myself. Okay? I did. Okay? I didn't sleep last night. I didn't. I saw you at the hospital yesterday, and I thought, wow, you're just so lost. You know what I mean? You're just lost. And that's all you are at this moment, is lost. That's all.
I've been lost.
I know. And I know you didn't do this on purpose. I know you didn't. I know you love your son. I know you do. And those people that love you, they love you and they forgive you already because they know you didn't do this on purpose.
That's not okay, though.
It's not okay. No, you're right. It's not okay. I agree with you there. It's not okay. But what you can't take it back. There's no take backs in life. And now you got to move forward.
I can't.
Right now you think you can. I know it's impossible for you to look at down the road and see anything. Because who the fuck could? Who could? But right here, right now, you have the opportunity to just tell me what happened, explain your side of the story, what the fuck happened, and maybe why. And the prosecution will be able to see that, you know, Matt's got some issues, and this is what he did. And I know you're remorseful. Okay, that's big too. I know you're remorseful. I know you didn't fucking mean to do this.
I didn't, man.
I know. Believe me, I know. We're on the same page. Okay? I don't think you're evil. I don't think
I'm not
you're
evil.
I don't think you're a monster. I don't. Man, it could have been me. It could have been. Could have been anybody. Things happen to good people all the time. And I see it every day. But I do my best to help these people the best I can. It helps me sleep at night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It does.
I know.
Can I ask you, when did you know you were going to do what you were going to do?
I didn't know.
Okay. I mean, was it the exact moment it happened? Was it almost like, I can't even fucking believe I'm doing this sort of thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember where, Matt, I know you remember, but where in the house did it first start?
It's a living room.
In the living room? Okay. Did something happen in the living room, or it was just one of those things where you went, you got the bat, you walked in, and boom, it was over?
Yeah.
And I gotta ask you some tough questions. Okay? Alright? Just go through it with me again. And again, I know the end, you didn't mean to do this. Okay? I know that. Janice drops Jax off. Okay, just so we have the story straight. Janice drops Jax off. He goes inside. He's playing with his tablet on YouTube. You're outside just in the back patio just smoking some cigarettes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you went into the garage, retrieved the baseball bat, which was in the back of the garage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You went into the house.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you go into the house? Through the back door or through the side door?
Back door.
You went through the back door. It's all right. Why? You went through the back door. Did you just walk right up to him and do it?
I don't want to talk about it.
I know you don't. I know you don't. But I want to be able to show that you know what happened and that you're remorseful, and I know you are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Okay. And if I can get you to that point, I know you don't want to do. Who would want to do this? Nobody wants to do this. If you can trust me enough to get you to that point and to get that to the prosecutors, that this is what happened. He didn't mean for it to happen. It was kind of like, you know, could you even label it like a zombie walk?
Mm-hmm.
And it just, was it one just continual thing? I mean, to the garage, retrieve the bat, go in the house.
The attack only lasted a handful of minutes. Ponomarenko reportedly struck Jax in the head and face with the bat, and the boy was unable to run or fight back.
And it happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then what happened right after that?
Called the cops.
You didn't wait any period of time?
I don't know.
Did you sit down?
No.
Matt, do you remember touching your son on like his belly? Did you kneel down and maybe touch him with your hand at all? Do you remember that? Why did you do that? Just because there's a handprint on him, that's all. Just like, you know, from the blood mark.
Seeing if he was okay.
Seeing if he was okay. Did you shake him at all? Matt, important question. Look at me. Look up. Did this happen before or after you canceled the appointment with Jacqueline?
After.
It happened after you canceled with Jacqueline? So why did you cancel with Jacqueline?
So I wasn't feeling good.
You really just weren't, I mean, the mental thing, I mean, was it just bearing down on you at that point?
Yeah, it's been bearing down on me for months.
Sometimes would you characterize it as worse than other times? And that when Janice dropped off Jax, was it bearing down on you in that moment when you were out there talking in the yard with Janice?
Mm-hmm.
Did you feel it?
No.
No? Okay. So you take Jax inside, he's playing, and then you went out to have a few cigarettes in the backyard. Did it start bearing at your mind then?
I don't want to talk about it.
Why don't you want to talk about it?
Because I didn't mean to do it.
I know you didn't. I know. That's not the issue. You know that. That's not the issue with me and you right now. I know you know. I know you didn't mean to do it. I know him. Not a doubt in my mind. So, were you in the backyard smoking the cigarettes?
Yeah, I'm outside smoking.
And then what happened? What entered your mind?
What entered my mind?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You don't know? So, were you in the backyard when you texted Jacqueline and told her you weren't feeling good?
No.
Where were you at in the house?
It's upstairs.
Upstairs? Well, take me back a little bit because you never told me about being upstairs.
I was just upstairs listening to music.
Was that before everything happened?
What, when I was listening to music?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just
Okay.
chilling up in my room.
What was Jax doing?
Playing with me.
Okay. So you guys were upstairs at that point.
Yeah.
Okay. And then well, we hadn't talked about that before. So you guys were just hanging out and he was being, you know, good doing this YouTube thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you decided just to go outside because decent day out, not too bad, and just go have a couple cigarettes out back. Did you smoke in the house at all?
No.
No? Never?
Maybe in the winter.
Mm. Does Jax walk up and down stairs pretty well?
Mm-hmm.
No problem. I mean, zipping up right up and down.
Yeah.
Okay. He didn't fall down the stairs at all? Nothing like that. I mean, that you're aware of? Okay. So when did this pop in your head to do this? When you were outside? Or when you were upstairs listening to music?
I'm fucked.
Is that what you're really thinking about right now?
No.
I've interviewed a lot of people and I don't think that you really care about what's going on with you later. Right now. You know what I mean? when did this pop in your head? Help me understand.
Like nothing popped in my head.
So were you just on autopilot?
What's that?
Where you just fucking get up and just kind of do something without even thinking about it?
No.
So why did this happen then?
No.
Well, you were there. I wasn't. I want to be able to help you later on. I do. I want to be able to tell them that I said, this guy is remorseful. This guy told me what he did, and he's not who you think he is. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't think you're a bad guy. I never did. I look at these cases and I think, you know, yeah, this is a tragedy, but it's also a tragedy for you. People seem to forget that you're losing somebody too. You know what I mean?
I get that.
Yeah. Other people don't. So, I mean, I'm looking to be your voice to other people. Excuse me. So, you already gave me your passcode. Your passcode is is there anything in your phone that's going to help me understand why?
No.
No. Can you help me understand why?
What, why I did that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you know how many times you hit him? You don't?
Throughout his trial, Ponomarenko refused to go into many details and would not give any other motive aside from hearing voices.
Was it more than once? Help me help you, man. You're not a throwaway. You're not.
There's no known to do for me at this point.
I can only tell them. Try to make them understand why. That's all. And if you don't want me to do that, then
So you're gonna be telling the judge?
tell the prosecutor. We talk to the prosecutor. And the prosecutor will decide what kind of charges are appropriate. You know, evaluations, all kinds of other stuff. If you need help, we'll get you the help you need.
But I need help.
I agree. Like I told you before, I definitely agree. I'd like to get you the help. So I'm going to ask you one more time. It's a hard thing to talk about, brother. I get it. Here's the thing. You and I both know what happened. Okay? The question is, why did it happen? And only you can answer that, but I can't help you on that one.
I don't know.
Did it have any, can I ask you something? And man to man, did it have anything to do with Samantha and her new girlfriend?
No.
No? You're aware of that relationship?
Hmm?
Did that make you mad at all?
No.
Oh, make me mad. You would. I'm not gonna lie. I've been in different relationships throughout my life, and I think that would piss me off. This didn't have anything to do with Samantha?
No.
No? Okay. Were you mad at anybody?
No.
Nobody? You don't remember how many times she hit Jax with the bat?
No.
Do you remember where you left the bat?
I think it was sitting next to him.
Okay. When you knelt down to check him, when you touched him, was he still with us? Was he still alive?
I can't talk about it.
Can't talk about it. Is it just too hard to talk about it?
I just can't.
Tell me why you can't talk about it. Like, is it just too hard for you at this point, or just don't want to? What?
It's just too fucked up.
Okay. All right. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay. Do you want to get back on the phone with Mom later on tonight for sure?
Yeah.
I can arrange to make that happen.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anybody else you want to call?
No, just my mom.
Just Mom? Do you want to call Dad at all?
No.
Just Mom? All right. All right. Okay. Call. Karen. All right. This is the last chance, Matt.
What's the question?
Why?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
So no anger towards anybody whatsoever?
No.
No. You don't remember when you started to feel like this that day?
Mm-mm.
So basically, the time you spent yesterday, you went inside, you went upstairs, you were listening to some music. He was playing on his YouTube thing on the tablet.
Mm-hmm.
You guys went downstairs in the living room. He continued to play. You went outside on the back patio.
I don't want to talk about it.
I'm just trying to put together a timeline, that's all. So I know what to tell them. That's all. That's it. I mean, this isn't a whodunit or anything like that. Now it's just a question of why. That's all.
I'm not mad about anything.
Huh. Why'd you do this then?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. You ready to take a little break? Head back down.
Head back down.
Maybe get something to eat. Are you hungry? You getting hungry? Maybe call Mom.
I'd like to call my mom.
Yeah. I don't see. Why not? We'll get that done. Now, hold on. Sit down. Gotta wait for the escort. All right. Sure you don't have anything else to add right now? Okay. Maybe we'll talk again, okay?
Alright.
All right. Here, just hold on, please. Sit down until he's ready. Nate?
Behind you.
Where the fuck is it? Oh, there it is. Thank you. All right, Matt, come on out.
Ponomarenko's exact movements were never discovered. He and his defense team poured all of their efforts into trying to prove his mental illness should prevent him from receiving the death penalty. Matthew Ponomarenko was found guilty of 1 count of murder, 1 count of kidnapping, and 1 count of child endangerment. He was sentenced to life in prison and will only be eligible for parole after serving 45 years. Thank you for watching. If you like this type of content and want to support the channel, there is a Patreon link in the description below. You'll be able to watch videos with 0 ads and some that are too controversial for YouTube, and you'll be supporting the channel at the same time. Thanks again for sticking around, and I'll see you in the next video.